WBUR Podcast, Boston.
This is Up Next. I'm Tiziana Deering. There is something glorious happening in the night sky this month, and Kelly Beatty of Sky and Telescope is here to tell us how we can see it. Welcome back, Kelly.
Thank you very much, Tiziana.
So let's start with the total solar eclipse. It's coming August 12th. I understand that if you want to see it and you live in New England, you're going to have to travel to see it. But tell us about it.
Well, these happen in various parts of the world, and this is not the part of the world. You have to go to Spain, especially Iceland, and also Greenland, because the path is only about 180 miles wide. This is literally the path of the moon's shadow across the Earth. Now, that's where the sun will be completely hidden. But there's good news for us here, because the area where a partial eclipse takes place is quite broad. Here in the U.S., here in Boston, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the 12th, you'll see about 1/6 of the sun missing because the moon is partially covering it. It is worth digging out those glasses. Make sure they're not damaged, scratched, holes in them, that kind of thing. Well, if you have them from before, you can reuse them.
Great. Let's stay there for a minute because, seriously, no joke. Do not stare at the sun and watch something cover it without using special assistance.
Right.
What are the ways you can do this?
So there's a couple of different ways. To look directly, you really need these glasses. It's just like looking at the full sun. Your eyes will not let you do that anyway, but you need this protection.
Not just any sunglasses, eclipse glasses.
Exactly. A trick that I use is if you have a pair of binoculars, cover one side, let the other side be open, put them on a tripod, point the binoculars at the sun, and let the sunlight stream through and shine that light, not on your eye, but onto a white card, and you'll get a very nice image of the partially eclipsed sun.
And so what you're basically doing is using the binocular glass, the one side of the binocular glass, to reflect light onto the card.
Yes, to magnify the view of the sun.
All right, now, ironically, there's something else happening on the same day as this solar eclipse we've been waiting for. It's the Perseid meteor shower.
Exactly.
Peak.
You know, it's a very good year. First of all, because the peak is timed very well for the East Coast and for Boston. And so what you want to do is go out starting about 9 o'clock. And that's when the constellation Perseids rises over the northeastern horizon. That's where they appear to radiate from in the sky. The comet itself is called Tempel-Tuttle. And these little bits that hit our atmosphere are along the comet's orbit.
And that is literally what's happening. Little bits of space stuff hit the atmosphere during these meteor showers.
Yes, and they're arriving with a kapow. They're hitting our atmosphere very high up at about 37 miles per second. That's 133,000 miles per hour. And because they have so much kinetic energy, they superheat the atmosphere along their path. And that superheated air is what we see as the meteor
shooting star,
that is
essentially,
the shooting star.
that you see.
Yeah.
All right, so peak viewing is August 12th. You say start at 9 p.m.
Right. From a really dark location, super dark, you might see anywhere from, around 1 per minute and up to 100 per hour, ideally. But most of us deal with light pollution. So I would say more realistically, 1 every other minute, but that's still a lot of meteors to enjoy.
All right, now, our cup runneth over, because at the end of the month, we also have a total lunar eclipse coming.
Not quite total, but effectively so.
A near lunar eclipse?
96% of the moon will be covered on the night of August 27th into the 28th. And so this is a broad area to see anywhere that the moon is visible, which is basically going to be all of the U.S. in this case. The eclipse lasts about 3 hours from start to finish, so 10:30 or so. And all that will be left will be a little crescent of white near the top, kind of like a beanie cap. And then the rest of the moon will be plunged into Earth's shadow. And this is the last almost total eclipse until New Year's Eve on 2028.
And to be clear, because this is the Earth essentially blocking the sun's light onto the moon, you look straight at this one.
No viewing glasses are required.
Kelly Beatty is senior editor for Sky and Telescope. Kelly, thanks.
A pleasure, always.